Right, I'm sorry guys, but my Sonic Let's Play can't be done at the moment because I've given Robotnik my cold. So we're doing Alex Kidd instead. Um, Alex Kidd was actually originally the first thing before Sonic. So basically what they did is they saw Mario and thought, hey, you know what would be completely not a rip-off? Let's make Alex a kid and then give him some funny powers. Speaking of which, in other games he just kicks and punches, but in this one game he has this ring which you can see here. Now, my advice is to get a lot of these rings because I don't understand why these weren't a staple item, like you always could use them. But when you die, you lose this ring. So stock up on these as much as you can. Also, these purple nurple monkeys are cheating bitches. I'm being serious. Every time you try and get an item, they challenge you to a rock paper scissors game, and you never know what they're going to get. And sometimes, it can take forever, but most of the time it's not too bad as long as you get loads of money, which the stage thankfully always replenishes each time you die. So the plot of this story is Alex has come to this planet, I think it's called Miracle World, I'm not too sure, to find his dad, because apparently his dad has been kidnapped and he's come to rescue him. So this is why he's come to this planet. There are all sorts of enemies in this place. You've got zombies, cars, yes, cars actually try and kill you, and the best part is you can actually punch them and they'll turn into a coin. So that's some interesting physics right there. One thing I will say about this game is you need a lot of lives. Like, there comes a point in this game where you just need lives. Which I'll come to later on. But as you can see, this is, I think this is the fourth game, because Alex Kidd originated from the Master System, which was a system before this system, which was actually the one I owned in the first place because my family were poor and they got it from a charity shop. Yep, there you go. You can die quite easily in this game. Anything can just touch you and then you just turn into, I think it's meant to be an angel, but looks more like a white outline. But now we got money because luckily when you die your money stays the same. And a lot of the time, sorry, when you come across these guys who are selling merchant items, they'll bet 50 first, then they double it the next time. You never know what they're going to get, but to select you've got to just press up and down, and to make it faster you just press a button and then you just call, you know, junking, I don't know what they say. So yeah, that's kind of interesting, but as you can see they're not easy to defeat. I lose quite a lot in this. But it's such a silly way of actually getting items. Like, you can't just willingly just buy these items. You actually have to play this game to get the item you want. Right, see that this is the item. This should be a default item, because when you punch you get this little beam that comes out. When you kick you get this beam that comes out. If you release the jump button then it will do that, but if you actually hold the jump button it won't actually release a beam, so that's always a good thing, I guess. That necklace there I do not get. I should have got it. I'll tell you why, because later on in the game you come across these opponents which are challenging you to rock paper scissors, and they are an absolute pain to defeat, as you will see later on. But that necklace, yeah, you should really get it. but I didn't really think to. But luckily later in the game there are some chests, the gold and greenish brown chest, I guess it looks like, which has lives or items in it. The red ones always have coins in them, but if you're very unlucky, which I'm sure you've seen already, some of them have bombs in them. Avoid the bombs, otherwise you will get hit. There is only a one-hit system in this game. Once something touches you, you just turn into that outlined angel thing, and then you're sent to the skies. But what I do like about this game is obviously the colours, and some of the music is actually really catchy. But back to what I was saying in the first place, yeah, this guy was actually Mario's rival for a while, but he wasn't doing too well because that's why they invented Sonic, which they had a competition, and yeah, Mr. Needle Mouse was born, which was his original name, which I didn't even know his real name was Mr. Needle Mouse until Sonic 4 was coming out and I heard it being called Project Needle Mouse. And of course I searched it, and indeed that was actually the first name of Sonic. So yeah, there's a bit of trivia for you. I spend a while in this zone because getting a lot of money is a good thing in this game, though I find out later on that it's not always necessary. Enemies in this game, none of them really shoot projectiles or do anything like that. Anyway, that's the end of the first stage. In that stage you should stock up on items, because here you get a couple, like this motorbike, probably the cheapest you'll find it in the game, and it's very useful to cheese half of the level if you can actually win against the bloody monkey. God damn, I hate this thing. Well, what is it meant to be? It doesn't even look like a monkey. It looks like some sort of blue Buddha who's had such a bad purple nurple that he's actually turned blue. Anyway, the audience is a panda, a fox, a cow, and a rabbit. I don't know why. It's like the most random thing ever, but if you win, they applaud you. But they applaud if you lose anyway, so who really cares? I decided, because it's so cheap at the moment, that I was going to get 2 of these items. Yeah, like I said before, couldn't take a while. You can cheat and use that necklace, but I'd advise you to use that against the gods of this world. I don't know what they are, the guardians, because later on you'll see why. But when you lose, you get a weight thrown on you, and then you grow these grotesque feet and these big eyes, which is kind of comical. But yep, here you go, look at the bike. You can cheese the level, but I am not that great at it, so I lose this quite fast. But I'm not really that bothered. But for first time players, I'd advise you just to stay on that bike until you hit the end of something. Enemies, there are a couple of enemies which have higher hitboxes, but at the moment, not really. There are hidden pathways which I will show you in this playthrough as well, so don't worry about that. But all you find, you'll find hidden goodies and lives and things like that. So yeah, that's always a good thing. Coins are, I think they're 10 each. Yeah, 10. You get 10 if you get coins, but if you get a big bag of money, you get 100. That's what you want to aim for, but it's easy enough because all the enemies regenerate as well. So you can make a lot of money quite easily in the game. But obviously if you collect everything and then you die, like lose all your lives. Oh yeah, that's another thing in this game. There are no continues. So once you die, that is pretty much it. Actually, no, wait. I think there might be a continue system. I'll have to look at that before the next part, just to let you guys know. But this is the second level. As a kid, oh, this level used to annoy me. But now I've gotten more familiar with it, even though I have not played this in years. So I'm doing very well at the moment. I mean, yeah, I did die once, but that's just to show you guys that I am no better than the rest of you. There you go, there's Sonic, just before he gets turned blue. This device, you will see in the next level, is awful. Like, I can never control it, and in one of the levels you've actually got to control it, so you're gonna have fun watching me swear like a bitch trying to get that thing to work. Anyway, that is the end of part 1, so I'll see you in part 2. Thank you very much. Goodbye.